Hey everybody, hello. Dawn, you're first in the house here. Dave and Amanda, hello. Robin, hi. Strong Enough Bend, hello. Julie, hi. Oh, Mary Brown, good evening. Oh, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Let me make sure my phone, okay. Oh, how is everybody tonight? 7 people already here. Wow. Leanna, hello. Thanks for being here. I got 2 mods in the house. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Really helps so you can show up now. So just kind of before everybody else gets here, at least you guys, the 2 of you who are here. Oh, hey, hello, Alicia. Your favorite channel. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. You're so sweet. You know, all the swatting had been really quiet for a while, and found out that there was another channel that got hit this last week. So just wanted to thank you guys so much for having my back, for being here, for watching out for me in that way. And, you know, we'll be good. So, oh, who do we have? Gail's Garden, Herbs and More. Hello. And the Great Gardener. Hello, how are you tonight? Are you the first time here? I don't remember you being here before, but thank you for coming. Gail's Garden Herbs, where are you from? And I assume that your name is Gail, but I do keep a list, so I'm trying to kind of get an idea where everybody's heading from. So Connie, hello, hugs to you. Priceless Notions from the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains in Tennessee. Oh, how beautiful. I was so close to getting to the Great Smokies. I was in Nashville, and the weather was such that we just weren't able to get over there. And I wish it could be. So, yes, Robin, I am totally fine. I'm totally good. But there was another channel that, you know, after a 2-family homestead had gotten hit, it was just like, okay, we need to just know that they're not going away. So, Rustic Traditions, hello. Caitlin, hello. Thank you so much for coming. Yep, I figured you were Gail. Northern California. All right. Gail's Garden Herbs. Oh, that must mean that you have a fantastic herb garden, I bet. So that's something I'm trying to grow. So Northern California. Oh, I bet, Julie, it is a beautiful country up there. I was in San Jose and up along the coast. I can't remember, the Carmel and up in that way years and years ago. I mean, we're talking like 30 years ago. So, but it's beautiful up there. So the Great Gardener. Oh, that's awesome. What is your first name and where are you from? You know, that's the way to grow, is to watch other channels, figure out what's going on with them, attend as many lives as you can. The one thing we don't really try to do on our chats is to solicit ourselves, but just to get in there and contribute to chats and let everybody know who you are. So David Oaknob, thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Alicia, I know you guys do. You really do. So, oh, thank you, Caitlin. That's so sweet. You have an herb wheel bed. Oh, that'd be cool. And then herbs in your garden and everywhere. Oh, are they like tea herbs? Are they food herbs? Are they medicinal herbs? Or just like everything? So, hey, Southern Ohio, thanks so much. You did get here. Thank you. Oh, Built on the Rock. Hi, Kiri. Thanks for being here. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. I hope this works. Kevin. Yes, nobody kicked Kevin off. He's a mod anyway, so hope this works. He's out in Wyoming. He needs to solicit himself however he can. I know that. Hey, Reed, Manifestation of Imagination. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. B Breakaways. Mavis from Southern California. Originally from Minnesota. Okay. Soon to leave California. You're on another one. California. And be somewhere else that you haven't found yet. Okay. Thank you for coming. Hey, Tinker's wife. Hi, how are you? Oh, I know I'm getting behind already. Oh, goodness sakes. Okay, so we've got Thrifty VG. Hello. Making lemonade from lemons. Hi. Kevin, you've got a deal for me, huh? Oh, Alicia, that's so sweet. Thank you. I would love to be a big, I mean, I'm a big sister, but I would love to have another sister. That'd be so great. Although my sister might get jealous, but hopefully not at our age. Oh, Tinker's wife. Grandma's so happy is having a hoot of a time with how people pronounce words. Okay. Yes, there's, oh my goodness. I've actually started just like a personal list of words that are so mispronounced by famous people, and it's hilarious. It really is. Not going to show anybody online, so I might show my mom or something because she was an English teacher, but it is pretty funny. What else do we have here? Tinker's wife, you only have brothers. I have 4, so I kind of hear you there. Oh, Connie, absolutely. Absolutely. Grammy Karen, hello. Thanks. You've probably been here and I didn't see you. Sorry. Thanks for being here. Hey, Ruth. Hello. Oh, she's here. Ruth Palaleo is a brand new friend that I got to know last weekend in Tampa, Florida. So she's an awesome, awesome woman, and just really honored to get to know her. You guys are just great. You're having fun here. So who else do we have here? Kiri, I want a new neighbor. Yours is nuts. Oh, that's no fun. And it's not like you're in a situation to move either, right? Oh, yeah. This Wednesday, the house next to me is going up for a sheriff's auction. So I know a lot of you have been praying for a good neighbor for me. So hopefully that'll turn out fine. You've got the sound though, because you're at a coffee shop. Okay, good. See, this is such a great community. See, Ruth, the tinker's wife. If I say you're wonderful, then they all think so too. So you guys are crazy. Oh yeah, nutty neighbors. They're pretty tough. I'm actually, as much as it would be nice to have really good neighbors, I'm pretty much surrounded by empty buildings and it's quiet. So it's just elsewhere in town, across the street and everything, that's kind of a little bit challenging. All right. Who else do we have here? Hi, Dave. Wave back at you. Oh my goodness, Kiri. Oh no. Oh, did he put like dynamite inside of them or something in their mouths? Or I mean, it's like, oh, that's horrible. Oh, the Great Gardener. Well, very good. Awesome. That is just, oh. Okay. Well, Dave, when you say wave, I don't know who you're waving at, but anyway, that's totally fine. I know. I hope I do get a good neighbor too, but I just hope it's not somebody who, again, Chris, hello. Holly Ridge Homestead is in the house. And you guys just give him a good shout out. That'd be great. Oh my goodness. Exploding whale on the coast? Oh, I didn't know that they even did that. That's just disgusting. Oh my goodness. Dave, you're getting a good wave. Oh, that is, yeah, let's change the subject here. So, how's everybody doing? I mean, did you have a good weekend? It's been kind of busy. Today's President's Day. Was anybody off for today that would normally be working? What else? There was no mail. There was no banks open. So anyway, we'll have to see. So yeah, you guys give Holly Ridge a good shout out. That's Chris. He lives in, actually, I was going to do this later, but I can do it now. We have 28 people in the house already. Holly Ridge Homestead is a new channel, just started in December, but, and I don't know, you have what, maybe 15 videos up or something like that. But Chris lives in Northwest Louisiana, and he's just kind of come into our sphere of YouTubing, just like in the last 3 days, just since Friday. And we're just boosting him up. He's at least doubled his subs in this time in 3 days, which is awesome. Hey, Dave and Amanda, hello. Oh, great, Chris, good, you're off today. That's awesome. Hey, Michelle P. Hi. And we're talking about Holly Ridge Homestead, and he is a police officer. So got to give him a shout out and probably prayers for him too. If you remember to pray for our men in blue, I really appreciate that. I know he would too. Anyway, just giving him a big shout out. He's got a really great video on some, different types of prepping things, but one is really good on tourniquets. And so you need to go watch that, and how to properly apply a tourniquet in case of emergency and things. So I think you're going to start to enjoy them. So anyway, your weekend was okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Yes, we do always pray for our officers. Absolutely. Yes, Holly Ridge Homestead. And I don't have your link up anymore. But yeah, if one of my mods wants to find that link and put it up, and give them that shout out. We really appreciate that. So anyway, Chris, oh my goodness, he has just dove into our community. I mean, he's like trying to catch every live out there and get to know people and see how this all works and everything. And he's doing an awesome job, really is. It's his wife may kick him off his computer at some point or take his phone away or something, but because I know he's spending a lot of time. I see him wherever I go to. But anyway, thanks, Leanna and Connie. I appreciate that. So yes, we have Canadians here, and Josh at some point comes in from Australia, and Paul from Holland. So they're kind of ones that typically come in. So there you go, Dave. I should add you as a mod. I will try to remember next time. If you want to be, that's up to you. Reed, are you speaking from experience there? Hello, is that Bree Lutke? So yes, I am in Minnesota here. So oh, Kira, you're having your salad now. Oh, Chris, I can understand that. You just can't get enough of it. That's awesome. It is. You guys are flexing your muscle. You just can't get enough of it. That's awesome. It is. You guys are flexing your muscle. We've got, Wyoming, California. Dave, you're in New Hampshire, right? We've got New Mexico. We've got Alicia in Canada, Nova Scotia, right? There's just a dog that ran by the window. We've got Texas. We've got, oh my goodness, Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana. Yeah, a bunch of people here. So you guys are awesome. Love it, love it, love it. So, all right. Happy President's Day, everybody. So I kind of have double subject here today because there's not a whole lot on everything, but yeah, at least I remembered and I didn't even look at my cheat sheets. So Dave, you don't live in Wyoming. That I know you don't. Unless you moved in the last week or something. Oh, Oregon. Okay, yes, Oregon. You've got a couple people in Oregon. So anyway, you guys are just in rare form tonight. I love it. It's great. So for those of you who have been coming to my lives for quite some time, you know that I really enjoy history and science. And so I kind of try to throw little bits of things in here and there. So, oh, North Carolina, awesome. It could have been Sasquatch. He was a little short for Sasquatch, but it was Black Flash that went by there. So, you guys, awesome. Thank you for doing that for Chris. I really appreciate that. Arizona, Robin, okay, excellent. So today in America, we celebrate President's Day. And to kind of give a little bit of history, it was originally, the feast day was set in 1880. So this is 140 years ago. And it was originally just celebrating George Washington's birthday, who was our first president. Oh, yes, Thrifty VG, Rhode Island's in the house too, absolutely. I'll read, that's good. I know where to go then. Yeah, so I try to mix it up, history, science, because I know that everybody's into all that. So anyway, George Washington's birthday was originally observed on February 22nd. Even though his birthday was actually February 11th. But after his presidency, which was from 1775 to 1783, as our first president, the country just set that day to honor him as our first president. And it actually became a federal holiday in 1885. So long, long, long time ago. Well, in 1968, they decided to make it officially a day on the third Monday of the month of February. And then in 1971, so it was 3 years later, they actually made it a federal holiday that was, I mean, it was already a federal holiday, but they made it an official day, even though they never changed the name. It was still supposed to be George Washington's birthday. But everybody was like, oh, we need to include Abraham Lincoln in that too, who was our 16th president, sorry. And so anyway, everybody else started calling it President's Day. And it was really ended up being, it never did get changed. So officially it is Washington's birthday, but it's unofficially President's Day. But so in 1971, they, under the Uniform Monday Holiday Act, to create more 3-day weekends for nation's workers, they included that in there and made that an official holiday for Washington and Lincoln. So anyway, they combined them all there. President Lincoln's birthday is February 12th. So we have the 11th and the 12th. So the holiday can actually be observed anywhere between the 15th and the 21st. So, but those are the only two presidents that we observe their birthdays out of all 45 presidents. And it was just because Washington was first president and Lincoln was assassinated. So they were there. I have some trivia though. I have some questions for you guys. Okay, I want to catch up on chat real quick here. See if there were any other rustic traditions. Yes, YouTube will randomly unsub people. They will just, and we don't know the rhyme or reason for it, but from time to time, if you feel that you're not getting notices, go in and double check all of your the ones that you sub to, and make sure that the bells are rung there so that you can get notices and that you're subbed. And it really helps us too as channel content creators to make sure that we're all connected there. So all right, thank you, Karen, appreciate it. Yeah, the YouTube system drops your people out. Yeah, we have no idea what's going on. Sometimes they do random sweeps just to clean out old ones. They do something to update their algorithms. They do, it's kind of crazy. So, oh, Dave, now that is interesting. President's Day should be National Voting Day. Well, there you go. Why don't you submit that? Let's see if that could be changed. That is interesting. Yeah, how did it ever get picked to be actually the first Tuesday in November? I don't know. That I'd have to check on. You're right, Dave. That would be too smart. Okay. Kiri, you know what? I think you're right. We did. But because this law is in 1968 and 1971. So anybody born before 1968, it's like, yeah. So Alicia, well, I appreciate that. That's great. I'm glad that you like to learn about other countries too. So, if we don't share about that, how are you going to know, really? Because, so you have advanced voting. Is that like our ballot or our mail-in ballot type of thing? Or our primaries? I'm not sure how that works. So, hey, Eli, thanks for coming in. We've given up trying, yeah, it's, it is hard to figure them out. Christina Elliott, hello, thank you for coming. Strong Enough to Bend, I don't know if I said hi before or not, but Cecilia, hi, thank you. What is voting? Okay. Gail, thank you. That's very sweet. I appreciate that. Sorry, I gotta get a drink of water. Yeah, Rita, and I hear that. All right. Connie, behave. All right. I have trivia questions here that have to do with presidents. So I don't have any prizes to give. It's just going to be, a pat on the back, whoever gets it first. Who is on the quarter? Which president is on the quarter? And no cheating by looking in your pockets either. Lynx Acres, we don't have prime ministers. Yay, Dave got it. Oak Knob Farm, Washington is on the quarter. Who is on the nickel? See if I know who's on the nickel. Oh, yeah, Oak Knob Farm. You might need to recuse yourself if you do that. There you go again, hitting it first. Farmer Brad, hello. Thanks for being in the house here tonight. Dave, I'm going to give that to him since you need to recuse yourself there. All right, Jefferson. Who is on the dime? Anybody remember? Who's Read them. I'll get to that one. Anybody know? Oh. Okay. Oaknap Farm put up, yes, there you go. Robin, you got it. DR, absolutely. Okay, how about the $50, the 50-cent piece? Who knows what's on that? Or which president is on there? Dave Northwater? Nope, not Eisenhower, not Carter. By the way, hi, Dave. How are you doing? Kennedy, yes, Robin Kennedy. Are you looking in your purse? All right. Who is on the $1 coin? Now, there are a number of different ones, but the most standard $1 coin. Does anybody know? We're getting into some harder things here. Yes, there are two answers, but the most common one, maybe the first one that was done. I don't know, but nope, not Truman, not Rosa Parks, not Eisenhower. Not Susan B. Anthony. Silver or gold? Silver. Okay, it's Washington. He's on the $1 coin. So he is also on one of the paper dollar bills. So which one is that? So which of the paper bills is Washington on? There you go, Farmer Brad. You got it, the $1 bill. So Washington is on 3 different forms of money there. All right, who is on the $2 bill? So Sacagawea is on a silver too. Oh, that's cool. I think there were a number of them made, many different ones, just like our quarters have all kinds of different states and everything on the back of them. But so Celia, we have coins for $1 and $1. Yes. Queen Elizabeth, when you had $2 bills. Oh, that's okay. I don't think that would fly in America though right now, Dave. For Eisenhower? Nope. Not Eisenhower. It's been a long time, so there you go, Connie. You got it. JNC's Oregon Homestead. It was Jefferson. And Rainbow 505. Yep. I know. Do they even make them anymore? I mean, it was fun when they were out. I think they were only out for a little while. But I haven't seen them around for a long time, so I don't even know if they make them. All right. Who is on, where can you get the really hard ones now? Who is on the $10 bill? Which president is on the $10 bill? Yep, you can go ahead and go into the bank and get, oh, okay. So they still make them, but you just have to go in and get them. Oh, sweet. Okay. You just don't see them in circulation. People just don't really ask for them. Or they're not like distributed in the store, which would be kind of nice instead of getting, a pack of ones. Like, here, you've got 4 $2 bills. It'd be actually kind of nice. Yes, Jefferson. Oh, no, not Jefferson. Sorry. Not Jackson. There you go, Connie. Either you're Googling it or you're in your billfold. I don't know which one. Or you really know this, so I'm just giving you a hard time. Yes, it's Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton's on the $10 bill. All right. Which president is on the $20 bill? Hey, Serenity Meadow Farm Permaculture. Thank you for coming from Arkansas. Annalise, hello. You have an uncut scroll of $2 bills? Wow. Now that is a treasure. Yeah, Connie, give somebody else a chance, right? So Leanna, yes, Andrew Jackson, you got it. Eli, yeah, that would be the good one to have. Absolutely. Oh, hey, Mark. Hello. Thank you. That's a lot easier to say. I'm going to write you down here. So, Serenity Meadow Farm Permaculture. Mark from Arkansas. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. And the Adaptive Maritimer, hello. It's been a long time since you've been here. Oh my goodness. So glad to have you back. Hey, Stringfield Ridge Farm. Oh, thank you. Is this Teresa? Thanks for coming in. All right. The $50 bill. Which president is on the $50 bill? Oh, Dave, I have no idea. I'm not a coin collector. So Connie, did you grow up in Arkansas, or your dad grew up there and then moved? Hey, Jesus is Lord. Thank you for coming. Will's Petting Zoo and Garden. Hello. Getting some new people in here. Okay. Oh, Rainbow 505. Yes, Grant. Ulysses S. Grant. He was one of the Civil War great generals out there. So, all right. Then who is on the $100 bill? And I want to know something specific about him. Okay, first of all, find out if you know who's on a $100 bill. And Eli, no fair, because yes, Rainbow 505, exactly. Benjamin Franklin. So Julie, you got the first name. Rainbow 505 got the last name. Yeah, Benjamin. Scott, hello. Are you up in the crane tonight? There you go, Mark. You got it. That's the answer to the second part of my question. He was never president. So for any of you from outside the United States, Benjamin Franklin was never president, but he's on the $100 bill. So, yep, the only non-president. So, Ben Franklin wanted our national bird to be the turkey. Oh, there we go, Gail. You're home, Scott. Oh, that is early. Oh, my goodness. Is it like raining there or something? Or oh, in Southern California? All right. Oh, Adaptive Maritimer, thanks. I appreciate that. I bet you're having fun. You know what, Mark? I don't know. Is anybody else has heard anything about Harriet Tubman going on currency? That'd be awesome. Okay. Now, the last two bills, the $500 bill. Does anybody know, without Googling it, which president would be on the $500 bill? And I have to tell you, I have not seen very many of those, but who we have? Hey, Pete's Little Homestead, hello. So did you ask another question earlier on that I missed? Never seen a 500. Never touched one. Washington? Nope, not Washington. Leanna, you're in rare form tonight, aren't you? So Thrifty VG, they're mostly used for banking. Yeah, so they pass back and forth. Okay, it's President William McKinley. Yes, Reed, you got it, McKinley. So, and then the $1,000 bill. Anybody know about a $1,000 bill? So, oh, Scott, you know, that's going to be hard because there's lives one right after another tonight. It's like Friday night and Monday night are like live nights. So we got Chris locked in for the night. I'm just teasing. You call whenever you want. The $500 bill is discontinued. Oh, interesting. Hey, Paul. So Chris's Dutch off-grid homesteading is from Holland. His name is Paul. Anybody else who's in here? You don't deal with short change. Oh, goodness sakes. I only deal with short change. Really short change. Oh yeah, I've got a cheat sheet. I had to get all the answers here. It's Grover Cleveland is on the $1,000 bill, but that one was discontinued in 1960. Oh, Jesus, Lord, you got it then before I said it. So very good. Yep, Thrifty PG. Yeah, and again, it was singled out. So yes, Scott, I did get that. And Eli, I did see that. Thanks. You're a collector? Oh, you better know then. I didn't. How many did I know without my cheat sheet? Probably 2. I don't know. I just use the money. I don't pay attention to really who's out there, which I should, which is not a good thing, I guess. What you wanted to know is if you knew who was on the 1820 penny. Oh, wow. Well, that was before Lincoln's time, so obviously there's a $10,000 bill too. Ooh, okay, that I didn't know. Said that it didn't go any higher than that, but that's Google information, so probably not really complete. Hey, Narrowway Farm. Hello. Thanks for coming. I'm doing very well. Thank you. Oh, yeah, they did make the $100,000. Probably very briefly, and only a few of them, just to try it out. So you have an Indian head penny. I know the nickels, didn't they have buffalo nickels on them for a while? Or buffaloes on them? And weren't they made of wood before they went to the nickel or something? I don't know. That was something way back. So anyway, those were the presidents, and it's President's Day, so we got on there. So anyway, you guys are awesome. See, you all know more than you think that you do, and that's fun. I really appreciate that. So I've got more things than I have time for. I could go 2 hours tonight, but I don't want to. I want to allow you guys to get some time to go to other lives too. But I want to briefly share, because in my title I said about lost ways. And there's this book called The Lost Ways that is really packed full of information. It's 304 pages. And I'm just going to read out some of the subjects on here. Lady Liberty. Oh, there you go. Okay. Then you 40. Read. You are like a warehouse of trivia there, aren't you? In a good way. I'm not dissing you in any way at all. It's just amazing what you remember. The U.S. is the only country that hasn't invalidated their old currency. If you found a $500 bill or a $1,000 bill, you could deposit it. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I actually got this book probably about 3 years ago or so, because they're great information, and I have there's a lot of times I just don't even read them. I don't get to them, and maybe sometimes thinking in the back of my mind that it's like, okay, I've got that information accessible to me in case of whatever, but I really need to like study them and read them and do that kind of stuff. So that would really be much better. So, anyway, so she wanted to visit you. She told me to say hello. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Paul. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get together again. Is about building a self-feeding fire, how to make hardtack, a lot of recipes, pioneer recipes from the 18th century. Yeah, I'll try to put it here so I'm not turning away from you guys. How to make pemmican water on their ships, in the sailors in the 17th century for long-term storage, how they did all that. Making candles and glue out of pine rosin, how the sheriffs from the frontiers defended their villages and towns, What our ancestors were foraging for and how to wildcraft your table. Making sourdough and survival bark bread. Trapping. Herbal poultices. Root cellars. Let me see. Old-fashioned cooking on an open flame. I like this one. It's like how our ancestors navigated without using a GPS system. And making your own beverages, beer to stronger stuff. Wild West guns, making your own gunpowder. Now, this term, you guys have to help me with this. Like how to roll your own ammo. I mean, you know, marijuana cigarettes just come to mind, but I don't know how that applies to ammo. How do you roll ammo to be, unless it's just, you know, stuffing the empty shells or something like that? I'm not sure. So, oh, Alicia, you know, there's value in pennies. Oh my goodness. So anyway, so black powder. You guys are still in the money. They used to be paper casings. Oh, okay. Wow. They wouldn't have lasted very long, would they? Okay, some more things. Spycraft. Military correspondence during the 17, 18, and 1900s. Making knives. How to build a semi-subterranean roundhouse. Soap making. Installing a wood-burning stove. Oh, survival lessons from the Donner Party. Yeah, that would be really good to know. Hygiene, making snowshoes, making your own snowshoes, and building sawmills and water wheels and stuff like that. The one that I want to give a little bit more information on was how to use cattails. Now, cattails are incredible. Does anybody not know what a cattail is? You know, it's like found in semi-swamps that, you know, long stem, this brown kind of fuzzy thing, and then they burst open in the fall. Anyway, they are incredible. I always thought there had to be some use to them. Julie, I'm just getting in the end of this conversation here, but you like slapping people with them? I don't know what that. Dave Northwood, no, they were not keto. Oh, okay, yeah, I know. Very carnivorous in that way, not keto. So anyway, cattails. You can use them as crafts, shelter covers, making blankets, mats, and baskets, making cordage out of them for hunting or fishing, for ropes, belt straps, defense equipment, as arrow shafts. The fluff was, this is really important to know, especially up here in the winter for survival. The fluff was used to insulate footwear and hats, for stuffing for pillows. But medicinally, the pollen that it produces is hemostatic and astringent. It was used for controlling external bleeding and internal bleeding, chest pains, and other forms of blood stagnation. The pollen is also mildly diuretic. The roots were used to treat burns, insect bites, scrapes, and bruises. Fresh ponded roots were also used directly as a poultice for open blisters and infections, but also as toothpaste if it mashed up. So, I mean, incredible amount of uses. I'd love to get into this more, but you guys just, you can use them as fuel. I'll get this. Boiled, filtered, and fermented cattail roots. They release ethanol, which is now used as a biofuel. So your cattails in your swamp or your ditch, and the fluff is a great tinder for starting fires. The the heads can be dipped in wax and used as a torch. It also drives away insects. So The bases are edible too. They taste like cucumber. Exactly. That was another one in here. Tinker's Wife. Absolutely. A natural astringent is great. Absolutely. So it goes through like the different seasons, like what you can harvest in late spring, during the summer, during early spring, during autumn and winter, what parts of it are good and what you can use. Now, when the roots, there are rhizomes, so they have this, all you gardeners, rhizomes, they have this whole root system underneath the soil. And so you pull those up and, you've got to clean them and kind of process them and then dry them out. Well, 1 single acre, 1 acre of cattails can produce, then you can grind them up into flour. Okay, so that's the purpose of it, and then make breads and stuff like that with it. But 1 acre of cattails can produce about 6,500 pounds of flour. That's a lot of flour. 1 acre of cattails. So one little swampy thing in there, or one area of ditch. Think of the amount of people that could feed in your community if you didn't have any wheat or seeds or anything else like that. You just go and get your stuff. Oh, you guys are buffering? I'm sorry. Or is it just me? Hey, the Hive in the Homestead. Hello. Is this Joey or? Well, hello. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Oh, Lynx Acres. Thank you. That's a good one. This book is the 3rd edition. It's by Claude Davis, ClaudeDavis, and he's at his web address is askaprepper.com. Yes, Gail, excellent point. Make sure that you're not getting them from an area that's sprayed. Same with dandelions and all that other kind of stuff. Don't get them right along the roadside. Make sure you go much further in where things aren't getting sprayed and everything. So, okay, Grandma Karen, was that me or was that you? Is anybody else buffering? Because I didn't see anything pop up here. But anyway, does the flour taste good? You know what? They didn't say anything here, and I've never tried it, so I don't know. But yeah, there's tons of recipes in here then too. Oh, I lost my place here. I think it was 63. What kind of recipes do they have here? They have cattail pollen biscuits. So it's baking powder, flour, cattail pollen, salt shortening, and milk. So using the pollen, you're also getting the benefits, the medicinal benefits in there too. Pancakes, casserole, cattail acorn bread. So you're mixing the acorns and the cattails together as the flour. So, Oak Knob Farm, that's a good idea there. I've had the blue wheel going on and off. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. Then a pilaf and soup, and I like this cat on the cob with garlic butter. A bunch of different. There's an Indian cattail spoon bread, which is butter, fresh flower buds or cattails on the cob, onions, green pepper, salt, cheese, and chili powder. That actually sounds really good. So that makes a bread that it's kind of like a heavy bread. You just do it in your cast iron pan. So anyway, I just had to throw that. That's just an example of the stuff that's in there that you guys can learn. So askaprepper.com. And it's got, yeah, and I think the Lost Ways also has, I'm not sure. I think there's more versions of this in the way of like the Lost Ways in the Kitchen or something. I'm not sure unless it's a different author. But anyway. All right, you guys, you've just been so great here. So, well, Mark, thank you so much. It's really good to meet you too. I hope you're able to come back. So, I know Narrowway Farm, isn't it great? I am McCoy's Farm. Leanna and I have talked before about. I'm a firm believer that wherever you live, God has provided everything around you that you need for that climate and for where you live in the way of food, medicines, especially medicinal things for whatever you would deal with, whether it's here, you could deal with frostbite and, mosquito bites and ticks and different things like that. But you just go out and start foraging your backyard, start finding out what's there, what trees can do and different things like that. So you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Anyway, yes, it is good. Thanks, Eli. Reed, you're a huge proponent of having a diverse ecosystem in which to use for feeding. Yep. And it's like whether you're in the Southeast or in Canada or in Australia or wherever you are, it's like the plants that you have around you are there for a specific reason. And it's just not that they are able to grow right there or anything like that. That's where they're able to be. But they're there for our survival too. So, Alicia, you're thinking of buying an Instant Pot. Could I do a new cooking video? Yes, I need to actually do something. So thank you. I will try to get to something within the next week or two. Is that okay? Mark, your land is covered with elderberry, goldenrod, and you've got a feast there, Mark. Absolutely. Thanks, Bree. Yep, we have forgotten to use it. We have what we call Creeping Charlie, and I don't know what that's, that term in anywhere else, or people talk about that, but it is so invasive. It's a root system that kind of branches out and spreads out in the lawn and sets root, but it just keeps going and it chokes out the grass, and its leaves. It's not a grass. I mean, we sometimes call it Charlie grass, but it's not a grass. It's a weed. And it's got little purple flowers on it and everything. It's got a very potent aroma to it, mostly in the spring, and kudzu too. Okay. And we're always trying to get rid of it, and it's like trying to poison it out and trying to do this, but it keeps coming back and I've just kind of like lost the battle here for years ago, and it's just kind of taken over my yard. But I need to do some research into that to see if that's something that is actually supposed to be really beneficial for our area. So I don't know. I will do some research this summer and let you guys in on that. All right. Oh my goodness. We've got less than 10 minutes left. Eli, I'm not familiar with kudzu. I've heard of it before, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. So Miss T, it is edible. Okay. Is there a medicinal value to it? Goats are happy to munch on it. Okay. Oh, bye, Grammy Karen. Thanks so much. Her kids are on live next, so I will. Best view of Latin botan. Yeah. Not common ones that identify in plants. Absolutely. So anyway, so Chris, kudzu, is that what you're saying? Not kudzu, huh? Kudzu. Okay. All right. Prep tip for the night. Collect newspapers. That's my prep tip. Because they are a great insulator. If we ever have, if you don't have heat in the middle of winter, they're great insulator. They're great. Shred them, incorporate them into your garden, put them into your compost, whatever. They're really, really great. They're also a great fire starter if you need that. So I know that probably most of you do recycle them and everything, but if you get them, but if you're able to and you have space for it and everything, try to hang on to them because there's great use for newspapers. That's my prep tip for tonight. So minty edibles contain a lot of vitamin C and offer a multitude of health benefits. Yes. Miss T, what is your backyard full of, did you say? Creeping Charlie. Okay. Yes, I have. You're welcome, Eli. Thanks so much. Ditto. Take care. You don't even get the paper. I know I don't get the paper either, but sometimes I pick up things like next week I'll have to get to some of these stories because they're just like hilarious. But but like if you have a family member that gets the newspaper and they just throw it in the trash and stuff, I don't know. It's something to think about. That is true, Reed. No, nobody's going to say, let's head to the desert. Yeah. So dryer lint, yes, dryer lint is a great fire starter. So any of these things that we are normally discarding in the day are really, really great to have for when there's an emergency and we need them. It's just great. So Narrowway Farm, are you truly asking? You don't know what that means, or are you being funny? I need to know before. You're welcome, Chris. So Holly Ridge Homestead is awesome. New channel. He's a wonderful young man that's out here. He's got a wife and a teenage daughter. And thank you, Eli. I can't say that on live here. So, but I didn't see Gil at Camp Patton Farms, but I wanted to give him a thank you for giving me a chance to be live on his show on Friday. I also want to thank all of my mods. You guys are just awesome. I just thank you so much for taking care of me, to answering questions, to keeping the chat going, to posting links, to having my back. I really appreciate that. God bless. I also want to thank so many other lives. A lot of you are on here. Live shows that have actually given me shout outs. So just like I'm giving Chris at Holly Ridge Farm, see, Scott, you're getting me going here, at Holly Ridge Farm, a shout out. There are others that have done that for me too. So Scott at Hidden Valley Ranch, Southern Blessed Homestead, Roots and Refuge, Freedom Homestead, Camp Patton Family Compound, Southern Ohio Prepping, Stivers Homestead, Broussard Homestead, the Self-Reliant Roadshow, Mimsey's Garden, Pete's Little Homestead, Heirloom Permaculture, the Haskins Family Vlog, Single Dad Homesteading, Making Lemonade with Lemons, the Max. I'm getting thirsty here. Hey, Ryan the Gamer, thanks for being here. Thank you. The Max, Stringfield Ridge Farm, Hope This Works, Wilderstead, Homestead in the Highlands, McClendon Homestead, Heaven's Gates, Cherry Farm, and Two Family Homestead. All of these channels have given me shout outs, and it's just been phenomenal. And yes, they're great channels. I know I went through them really fast, but I know a lot of you know them, but they're great. So for anybody just starting up their channel, I'm thinking of you, Chris, and anybody else who's just starting, I really recommend that you head over to Two Family Homestead. So Two Family Homestead. Daryl and Sherry are a retired couple, but their whole channel and kind of mission is to help small YouTubers get better in their channels, to help them out with how to kind of lay out their channel, do playlists, get a better banner going, getting links going, how to work the the background of YouTube Studio and different things like that, the thumbnails. So there's a lot of really great information. So anyway, it's 7 o'clock. That hour went so fast. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Stivers Homestead is on right now. There's a bunch of other lives going on, I know, too. Then we have Freedom Homestead. There's, I don't know who else is on tonight. And I think Gil's on later tonight, too, something like that. So anyway, you guys, take care. Thank you for being here. I really so appreciate it. And I will see you next Monday, same time. You guys take care. God bless. Always have hope. Bye-bye.